everyone, my name's Angie. Welcome to my channel where I like to do all things homemaking. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my decorating for Christmas in my living room and dining room. I hope you enjoy the video and I hope you're having a great week. Let's go ahead and get started. So before I start decorating, I like to show you what the room looks like before I decorate. And this is my living room. And these are some wreaths that I bought at Hobby Lobby several years ago. And I'm just hanging them on hooks they're suction cup hooks that stick to the glass here. I found out those seem to work the best. And then I'm just adding these bows. And I also have some little snowflake battery operated lights. Now moving over to this little side table, I'm just adding a little tree and snowman, and then this little music box church. And then here I'm just adding a little pillow to our love seat. I believe I got that at Hobby Lobby 2 years ago. And then this little bowl of pastel colored ornaments. And then this little star table scarf that I got in Germany when we lived there. So I typically don't do a lot of decorating in the living room, but I like to add a few little touches. So this is the overview of this room. Now moving on to our dining room. This is the room that we typically use when we have company over. And I am just adding this tablecloth that I purchased this year at the TJ Maxx home goods store. And to break up all the plaid, I'm just adding this table runner in the center here. Now I'm going to start adding the place settings. And these are just metallic red chargers that I believe I bought at Hobby Lobby years ago. And then I'm adding my Happy Holiday Nico Christmas dishes to this. And I'm just going to place those around. If you watched my Christmas haul video, you'll know that I found these cloth napkins with the embroidery around the trim at the Home Good TJ Maxx store. And I found these cute velvet bow napkin rings at Kirkland's this year. And this year I just did a simple napkin fold where I folded it like a fan and then just stuck it through the ring. And now I'm just adding my red goblets here. I've had these for a long time, but you can find these different places. And now for the centerpiece, I'm just adding 2 of these pine cone and fruit trees. I purchased these at Hobby Lobby last year. I know that they have them again this year. And I will say that if you're storing these in a hot place like your attic, be careful because the heat will warp them. So make sure that you're setting them straight and nothing's laying on them because these did get slightly out of shape. These do have the styrofoam tree-shaped base in the center, and that's what the heat did some damage to. And these are just some brass candlesticks that came in a set that I purchased off of Amazon. Now moving over to our window here, I purchased this wreath probably 8 years ago. It's a poinsettia wreath with gold in the middle, and they still sell it at Walmart. Okay, here I'm moving over to the top of our china cabinet. I'm using cake stands to raise these up because they weren't really showing before. But I have just a soup tureen, and I have this wooden pyramid tree that we purchased when we lived in Germany. And then here I'm just putting a simple garland on here that I believe I got from Hobby Lobby that has some holly berries on it. And then I'm just adding a string of lights that are on a timer. And now to give the illusion of this garland being longer, I'm just adding this velvet ribbon and letting it hang down a little lower on the sides. Inside my cabinet here, I'm just going to be adding a few little Christmas knickknacks. This is just a little pail with Santa on it that I got from, I think, a little boutique store. And then this is a little German angel here with a bottle brush tree. And then on the other side, I'm just adding a little snowman. Now moving over to the buffet over here. I hung this garland around the mirror. I purchased this last year at Sam's Club. It is one that you plug in, and last year I used it above my center cabinets in the kitchen, but this year I have the little houses up there. So moved it into here, and I like how it looks there. So I'm adding this tablecloth that I just folded into more of a table runner, and I'm adding some crystal Christmas platters and bowl, and then some other pieces to my Christmas collection of my dishes, and then some napkins here. So if you've watched my videos before, you know that I had a fall scene hanging here before. And I am just switching that out, and I'm adding this Christmas canvas picture I bought at Hobby Lobby last year, and then I'm putting this blank frame around it just to make it appear bigger. So here's the overview of how both of the rooms look now that they're both decorated. And that's how the dining room turned out. And that's my cat making her little appearance here. So it's pretty different from last year if you want to go back and watch last year's video. But I like the red and green. Those are my favorite colors to decorate with. I like the fact that it's traditional and there's a little bit of a cottage look to it. And then there's also the touch of kind of the colonial Williamsburg look with the fruit and pine cones. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. And if you noticed, we also got a new light fixture. Got a crystal chandelier last month. And it makes the space look more open because our other chandelier was bigger and hung down a little bit more. So friends, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a happy holiday season so far. God bless you. See you next time. Bye.